As you might be aware, Jason and Travis Kelce, both former UC Bearcats who have created quite a legacy for themselves in the National Football League. Travis and Jason did a live recording of their podcast, the New Heights podcast, which has developed, a lot of fame just in itself. This is Gracie Adams, who was a part of that live taping of the podcast on Thursday night on UC's campus. Grace, we will get into what exactly you did. First of all, I just want to know how it happened, because there's tens of thousands of students at the University of Cincinnati. You were one of the lucky ones, and I say lucky. I don't know if you were so lucky with the event that you ended up doing, but how were you so fortunate to be invited down on stage with the Kelce brothers as part of that podcast?
I really don't know how I got so lucky. I ended up filling out an application. We just got one, like any UC student that won the student ticket lottery got an email, and you fill out the application. It asks for my name, my grade, I think my major maybe, and then my favorite party theme. And
which was?
Hawaiian.
Okay.
But I always love a good party. Like, I filled that in too. I was like, I love a good party, but Hawaiian. And then, what was the other question? I forget what the other question. Oh, a special trait of mine. And I just put that I was a high school mascot and that my friends think that I'm funny.
You were a high school mascot?
I was, yeah.
And you went to Anderson, so
yes.
you were the Raptor.
Rowdy the Raptor. First ever Rowdy the Raptor.
Honestly,
yeah.
That alone is a reason to pick you to go down there on
yeah.
stage. Okay, so we have some video here of exactly what Grace Adams did on stage. She was one of the ones, she's in the blue there. She's wearing the jersey here as we sit here right now and talk about it. You were in the pool of Skyline Chili.
Yeah, that was me there, yeah.
Okay, and we'll walk through this a little bit later on, but I think my first question to you is we've all, jumped into a pool.
Yeah.
Like a normal pool with water before. And that first jump into the pool can be as invigorating as it is surprising, right? You don't necessarily, it could be cold and whatever. And I can't imagine jumping into a pool of Skyline Chili. What's that like?
Yeah. It was really weird, because I'm from Cincinnati, so I've grown up eating Skyline Chili my whole life, but thinking about going barefoot in a big three-way, it was a four-way actually, because there were onion.
There were onions? There were onions in there?
There were diced up onions.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So the thought of just getting into that, it was weird, because it was the chili was a little bit warm, because the noodles were cooked, of course, and then the chili was a little bit warm, so it was just I
was going to ask if it was warm. So it was warm still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there's videos of them pouring the chili into the tub and the chili's still steaming.
Okay.
So it was still pretty warm. It was weird to think about, but as soon as the whistle blew and I went, I didn't even think about the fact that I was in Chile anymore, honestly.
Okay, but did you know before you showed up at the arena that this was your event? Was this part of the process, or was it we need somebody to do the first event and you didn't know what you were getting into?
No, I had no clue that that's what I was actually going to be doing.
Until when? When did you find out?
Pretty much 20 minutes before I did it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't come into this you didn't necessarily, I don't know what kind of preparation one would do with their hair or whatever, with their clothing, knowing that they're jumping into a pool of Skyline Chili, but you weren't able to go through whatever preparation that would be necessary.
No, we got a text a couple days before of a list of 1 through 7, pick what you want to do.
Okay.
And I picked that event, but it just said you're gonna dig up something Cincinnati style, and I was like, well, I like Skyline Chili, so I might as well.
You kind of had a little bit of an inkling that it might have something to do with Skyline
I didn't
Chili.
fully know what it meant until I saw the photos and was there, and yeah.
Okay, when you go and eat chili, when you order chili to eat, what is your order?
I get a chilito with noodles, no sour cream, no onion, and then sometimes cheese fries if I'm feeling it.
You get no onion because do you not like onions?
I don't like onions.
But you dove into a pool that had onions
I did.
in it. Did you know before you dove in that it was going to have onions in it?
I saw them right before I got in.
Okay.
Yeah, because the rings were in socks. So there was a little sock covered in chili and then just white little specks of onion. So
okay.
The goal
of the event, was to dive into the chili and find Jason Kelce's Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
The idea was that Jason Kelce lost his Super Bowl ring in a pool of Skyline Chili. Now, I don't even know. Did you win the event?
I did win the event.
You were part of the academic team, and you were going against a team full of athletes. So it was like athletes versus academics.
Versus 10 random UC students.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were on the academic team.
Yes, I was.
You did win your event?
Yes. So I won my event, and then Team Nerds took it all the way.
Oh, okay. You got it on.
Yes, I do. I have the ring right here.
Hold that up for us. Let us get a shot of that. Okay, that is.
Here's the ring.
That is the physical ring that you found.
Yes, this is the actual thing.
And it was in a sock. In the bottom of that pool full of Skyline Chili.
It was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, pull the video back up for us here. I do want to walk through this. I want you to just look. I'm the highlight guy, right? Like I'm the sports guy on TV. It's typically my job to do the play-by-play. I'm leaving it to you today. Tell me what happened here. You're the one in the blue.
I am the one in the blue. So we got into our respective pools.
This got aggressive.
It did get aggressive. I wasn't expecting for it to be that aggressive. But we get into our respective pools and they blow the whistle. I got my first sock and I threw it into the athletic team's bowl just to be funny.
Okay.
Like I was like, this is funny, it's all fun and games. And then she decided to then jump into my pool. And then she had 2 handfuls of chili and was just looking at me. So I shoved her, because I was like, I want to win. So I shoved her out of my way. And then she started throwing chili at me, so then I started throwing chili, and then it looked like we were a bunch of dogs. Yeah.
Had you had any conversation with your opponent beforehand about how this was going to go down?
No, not at all. I mean, we were looking at the bowls, pools, kind of grossed out a little bit, and we were talking about if we should keep our socks on. That was the only conversation.
Did you?
No, I took my socks off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so there you have it. Grace Adams diving in a pool of Skyline Chili, and she did win this event. Not only that, but her academic side of things, her team, the academics, went on to win the Lombaby Games, the first ever Lombaby Games as part of the New Heights live recording of Travis and Jason Kelce's podcast. I got to ask, how long did it take to get the chili out of your hair? And how long did that take?
I mean, I guess this is good public information that I've taken 3 showers since to just make sure that I'm completely clean.
I'm so happy to know that. I'm glad to know that.
Yeah.
Well, you're wearing the jersey physically as you sit here now, and it looks clean.
I think the letters they're a little yellow. If you look closely, it's a little stained, but I guess it's good memorabilia.
Exactly.
So I'm not too mad about it. But
how do you though get chili? I mean, not to be how do you get it out of your hair?
My hair was French braided, thankfully. Shout out to my roommate. That was a blessing in disguise because I was so scared that all of this was gonna get in my hair because my hair is a whole other story.
Yeah.
So
I mean, with chili in it, I can only imagine.
Oh
my goodness.
I'm scared I'm gonna find a piece of chili in my hair one day. I'm just really hoping that I've shampooed it enough and it's all out there.
Okay, so looking back on it now, you've had some time to let it all soak in, not the chili, but the experience, right? You've had some time to let it all soak in and to think about it all. Looking back on it, what was that experience like for you?
It was probably the best experience I'm gonna have at UC. I mean, UC has awesome things to offer, but
it set a high bar because you're just a freshman, right?
Yes, I am just a freshman, so it set a very high bar. I don't know what's gonna exceed it, but it was awesome. I'm a little mad that I didn't eat any of the chili that was in there.
Really, you didn't?
I didn't. Well, okay, some ended up in my mouth.
I was going to say, when you go
just
swimming,
by habit.
some of the water, you inevitably are going to swallow some of the water and whatever. But
yeah, but I was really hoping, I really just wanted to grab a handful of noodles and eat it. But then I thought about the fact that her feet were also in my bowl.
Okay.
So that was kind of I
probably would not have processed that soon enough. I would have processed that thought later and probably been very grossed out that I ate a bunch of them.
It just happened so fast too, so it was there was no time to just grab some chili and eat it, but